what's bothering you in the world of sports. Give Murph a call at 312-644-6767. That's 312-644-6767. And tell him what's beefing you in the world of sports. What's Your Beef is brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering.
What's your beef? The lines have exploded. Chicago sports fans have a lot to beef about, and you got the greatest beefs in town. How about lunchtime and Browns? You know what tastes better? Best Italian beefs you've ever had in your life. Best Italian sausage. Browns, put them together. They call it a combo. Favorite of Browns president, Frank Portillo. Oh, man, lunch. Look at 26 minutes after 12. You haven't had lunch yet. Browns is waiting for you for lunch. Let's bring in the fans and the beef. So let's start with Bob from Northfield. Hello, Roberto.
How are you? Here's my beef.
What's your beef? Yes.
My beef is that nobody complains about the Sox lineup like they do about the Cub lineup. You should no way have Tomei and Konerko in the 3 and 4 position. They're the two slowest white guys in the world. They're double play hitters. They're rally killers, and you can't have them breaking up that lineup. You got to it took Tomei getting thrown out of a game for them to realize that you need a decent center fielder in there. You don't need Tomei hitting third. Konerko should be batting sixth. You should have Creedy batting third. You should have Dye batting fourth and Przinsky batting fifth. And Konerko should be a designated hitter. Let Swisher play first base and get Konerko down in the 6 or 7 position. The guy's hitting 200, hits in
So wait a minute now.
Plays.
Who's playing first and who's your DH now?
Swisher. Swisher's playing first.
Right.
And Konerko's the designated hitter.
And what happened to Tomei?
Tomei's out of there.
Well, the problem is Tomei's making a lot of dough. In fact, no, I'm not arguing with you. We're trying to do the facts life. Tomei is the highest paid player in the White Sox at $15.6 million.
Yeah, but you see, Murph, it's the same thing as with your left fielder on the Cubs.
Oh, I'm not arguing with it, but the facts of the matter are you can't just move Jim Tomei and find a team that's going to take him.
You know what? He can't keep killing this team.
No, I'm not arguing with you, but you are stuck with certain players. That's the reality of today's baseball world. That's what makes.
The reality is he should be a pinch hitter.
Well, that's not going to happen. But to separate them in the lineup, I think you're onto something there. Why have the problem with the White Sox? They have a lot. Not that there's much of a problem. My God, they're 8-5 right now in first place. So don't get me wrong. But one of the dilemmas, is a better word, of the lineup is Dye can't run, PK can't run, Creedy doesn't run, Tomei doesn't run. You have 4 very similar type guys that get boxed almost 3 or 4 of them in a row. I appreciate the call. That's a good beef. Let's go to, but not good enough to win a trip to Browns. Best beefs win a trip to Browns. Nick from North Chicago is on the score. Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's up?
What's your beef?
Lou Piniella with this lineup. He should, why did he take an injury to get rid of Soriano to get him out of the lead spot? He should have had some go-aheads and told him from the start, you're batting 5th or 6th now. Shut up and bat 5th or 6th.
Maybe his dilemma was that he didn't think he had a bona fide leadoff hitter to put up in that. Now, we understand that you're never going to win with Soriano leading off. I said that since November, so I'm with you on that. Why didn't Lou keep Soriano down in that lower slot that he had him back in spring training when he had him batting 5th for a while?
That's where he belongs, 5th or 6th.
All right, buddy, I appreciate it. It's a mess. But he'll get the Lubik's Cube back out. Let's go to, oh, man, get away there, bossy. Oh, by the way, Mully and Hanley and Murph will be doing our show live, Smith & Walensky Steakhouse, right here downtown Chicago, next Thursday, April 24th, a week from Thursday, April 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Smith & Walensky Luncheon Series. Our special guest, Ozzie Guillen, will be there with Mully Hanley and then with me. So here's what you do. Log on 670thescore.com for more details or call 312-670-9900. Do it right now for a reservation. Let's bring up Northside Scott on the score. Hey, Scott.
Murph, this is my beef.
Yes.
The Chicago Bears schedule. Have you seen it?
Got it right in front of me. I've been dissecting it. Hub's going to join me in a few minutes also. Go ahead, buddy.
This is my beef, okay?
Yeah.
The CTA still hasn't figured out how to get the people in and out of that place on night games. They got 5 night games out of 10 games, okay? They still can't figure out how to get them out of there. The people, you wait for 4 hours to get out of there. I have a beef on this. I like day games. 5 night games, 2 preseasons, 3 regular seasons, and plus night games away. That's okay watching them on TV.
Hey, you know what, Scott?
Yes,
not only are you going to Browns, and you're a winner on this, so hang on, we're going to send you to Browns. Anytime you can incorporate what used to be the greatest rapid transit system, I believe, in the country, the CTA, 20, 30, 40 years ago, into the mess it's become now. And I like their new leader, and I don't have his name in front of me, Ron Halverson or whatever, but he made a brain cramp move yesterday when he blamed, and then did a backpedal, thank goodness. He blamed the passengers on those subway trains for leaving. They're abandoned down there. Hey, no one's talking to them. You're down in a tunnel. You get no information. Garble. It's unbelievable what this has become. It's sickening. As someone who rides a CTA as often as I can, and over the years, I've lived in Chicago for 30 years after moving in from LaGrange. I love the CTA. It is an embarrassment. Hang on. You're going to Browns. It tastes better. Back with another round of phone calls after this on What's Your Beef? Murphapalooza till 2. Driven to you by Chevy. DriveChicago.com.
Donovan, I've got your mom on the line, and she's got a
major beef. Don't want the Whistler coming after you with a big Louisville slugger in his hand. That's for sure.
You're absolutely correct.
Let's get back to the phone lines. It's Murph. It's What's Your Beef? Hub in a few minutes talking Bears. Jesse's going to come by. We'll get back to Sox and Cubs. And What's Your Beef from my friends at Brown's? An Italian beef for lunch, the best you've ever had. An Italian sausage, the best you've ever had. Put them together, call it a combo. Me, I love the Maxwell Street Polish. Yellow mustard, grilled onions. There goes Superfan Dan, our super salesman, with his meatball sandwich. Bloop. Another meatball, marinara sauce, just landed on his $500 silk tie. Let's go next to, it's my buddy from Stager, Easy E. Hello.
Hi, Murph.
Hey, what's your beef, E?
My beef's with Brian Urlacher. And, over the last year or so, us fans have had to endure Brian's legal troubles, mental troubles, and back problems. And this guy, when he first signed the contract, he was a phenom. Since then, and the guy's got the nerve because somebody else is making more money, that's the way the game is. He's got the nerve to want contract renegotiations because at this day, right now, he's not the highest paid linebacker out there.
Hey, I got an
ridiculous.
idea. Hey, Easy E, you know what? I'm always usually, there's a great phrase. I'm always usually on the player's side. Get the dough, because I believe the players are the stars. But in this situation, I got a good idea. How about if Michael McCaskey and Ted Phillips and Jerry Angelo knocked on Urlacher's door and said, hey, Brian, we feel like renegotiating down the next 4 years because we don't want to pay you what we agreed to. What do you think he would do then, E?
Exactly. Exactly. God forbid they actually got paid what they're worth.
Oh, the fans agree with us. Hey, E, you're a winner. Go visit my friends at Browns, buddy. I'll bet you when he gets over to Browns, he's going to say, you know what? I already had lunch at Browns today, Italian beef. I'm going to have some of those unbelievable jumbo buffalo wings flying off the shelves, I hear. Sorry. Oh, man. 5 great flavors. Bigger wings, bigger taste, the biggest jumbo buffalo wings you've ever seen. Let's go to Jay from Wheaton, Illinois. Now he's on What's Your Beef on the Score. Hey, Jay.
Hi, I'm Murph.
Hey.
I got a major beef with the 2 highest paid Cubs.
Uh-huh.
And they're pushing around Lou Piniella because not only are we dancing around this issue with Soriano, and we know that there's somebody that may be better off in the leadoff position, but we got Zambrano, who likes to wear those blue practice jerseys.
I hate that. How come they buckled under? You know, when McDonough was there last year, he stopped those blue things, put the beautiful white pinstripes on.
That's right, and Zambrano gets a special treatment now because he wants to wear that blue jersey, and it just beefs me.
Well, you know what? It beefs me, too. I appreciate it. Good to hear from you, Jay in Wheaton. Hey, quick open up the text question for me. White Sox fans, yes or no? 67011. Text me right now, yes or no, 67011. The White Sox, according to Mark Gonzalez, White Sox beat reporter in the Tribune today, quote, the Sox apparently won't address the Joe Crede signing situation till after the season ends. I like it from Sox fans. Is this the right move? Yes or no? Tribune reporting today the Sox will not address Joe Creedy's contract situation. He's a walk-away year guy. It's his fly year. Do you talk to him now, or do you wait till the season's over? 67011. Gary's in Moline on the score. I hear Gary's a Sox fan. Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, what's your beef?
My beef's with the Sox lineup. Why can't, since Tomey's in the slump, why can't they move Brzezinski third and move Tomey sixth? I remember in 2005 season, Ozzie kept Carl Everett in the third hole for 2 months when he wasn't hitting.
I think that's a terrific move. AJ's hotter than a firecracker right now. AJ could bat easily. I know the 3-hole's supposed to be a fast guy, but the Sox don't go by that formula anyway. I have no problem with that. I think that'd be a good move when you got a guy like AJ leading the league in hitting right now. Why wouldn't you try to move him up in there and let Tomei cool down a little bit farther down, right?
Exactly.
I'm with you. Appreciate it very much. AJ hitting .421, on base .486. You know what? To all the radio and TV guys out there doing the games, give us on-base percentage. Don't even bother giving us batting average anymore. Nobody cares about batting average. Even a casual fan knows that a batting average means nothing. So come on. Len Casper, Bob Brentley, Ron Santo, Pat Hughes. How about Steve Stone and Ed Farmer and Hawk Harrelson? Right, Hawk?
Dadgummit.
And DJ. Come on, give us on base. Screw that batting average on the graphics. I know you don't do the graphics. Bill's from Mount Greenwood. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Murph. My beef is with Major League Baseball and how they handle these umpires. You know, they replace a filthy fat swine like Fat Fremming.
Fat Fremming should have been out of baseball 15 years ago. Oh, nice guy, takes you out for a beer, loves to eat. We know that. He was incompetent and he was lazy, and his weight stopped him from running out to view home run critical calls.
Now, on top of that, Murph, if you ever argue with a filthy pig like him, you're the one that gets disciplined. And Major League Baseball always backs these umpires who are constantly wrong. They've already cost the White Sox the game this year, and now they're going to suspend an all-time nice guy like Jim Tomey for arguing balls and strikes.
Hey, Bill, I like your angle. Go visit my friends at Browns. Lunchtime beefs and Browns, it tastes better. Oh, man. Hey, we're a few minutes away from Hub Arcus talking Bears. Jesse's going to come in the studio, our baseball beat reporter. Lots of Cubs and Sox still to get to. Final couple callers on What's Your Beef. Jackson Joliet. Hello, Jackson.
Hello, Cub fan for many long years.
Oh.
Listen, I got to tell you, my beef is with Corey Provis, Cubs announcer, and Pat Hughes.
All right.
I am so tired of, before the game, Corey Provis, all he interviews is a Cub player. I guess I go back a long ways, but I like, some variance here. How about interviewing a sports writer from another town or something like that? It's always the same players every time.
Hey, Jack, I know where you're coming from. I would just propose that maybe it's not Corey's call.
You know what? I believe that.
Maybe his boss picks who he talks to. But you know what? I think they're listening right now, and I think they might take your suggestion under advisement. Hey, right now, Jack Phelan, my guys, huge used car blowout. Time to buy that brand new car right now. Jack Phelan, hundreds of cars / thousands of dollars. You gotta see Jack.com. Let's bring Rich from Antioch. Hello, Rich.
Hey, Murph, my beef's with that 4-letter sports network, who yesterday had a 2-hour special on the NFL schedule that was just released. They're trying to predict and tell us what games are important. They're self-promoting. You have no idea what games are going to be important in Week 10 when you don't know who they're going to draft, who's going to be hurt, anything that goes on, any trades, anything, and they're trying to push this down our throat like this is some great show that they put on.
Hey,
Drives me nuts.
Rich, Week 14, Rich, December 11th. You got the Bears at home with New Orleans. What do you think, a W or an L?
I think it doesn't matter at this point. I think you need to see the first 13 weeks first.
That's no good.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. Lunchtime beefs and Browns. Oh, man, it goes hand in hand. Hey, pick up dinner tonight. Some of that golden delicious Browns chicken. Honey, you're not cooking tonight. I'm bringing dinner home from Browns with all the side odors. Oh, the golden mushrooms, coleslaw, baked beans. Oh.
Thanks for participating in What's Your Beef. Join Murph for another edition of What's Your Beef. What's Your Beef has been brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering.
All winners of the Mike Murphy Show are only eligible to win prizes once in a 60-day period.